Hello, this is a review of hemp policies and value chains around the world. And like all other reviews, I will ensure to put the presenter's name, their contact details, and logos attached for your reference. Nikolai Baranov was from Industrial Hemp Solutions. His presentation was based on a hemp cluster concept. Essentially, all the players brought different value to the concept to share knowledge and co-create for goods and services to global markets. This is an interesting slide that shows the size of illegal hemp cultivation shaded in grey and that it all comes from Brazil. The hemp cluster concept was broken into phases, and phase one being the trials. These slides show the number of performance trials that measured variety, location and microplots across Argentina, Paraguay and Uruguay. It is unclear if Brazil were participating with Paraguay in these trials. The immediate implementations include dehull seeds, seed oil and seed cake. Phase two includes a pre-industrialisation and pre-marketing effort, an industrial technical validation, and the identification of commercial channels for exports and imports. It's noted that Argentina has value chains for medium-term implementations, and for South America generally, decortication and scutching are long-term implementations. Phase three is referred to as the primary industrial transformation. This slide really talks about the geographical need to have regional clusters. In conclusion, Nikolai contends that breeding programs suited to their region are necessary, that selling product ahead of production using technology transfer can be achieved, and local partners can reduce costs of processing lines. Our next presentation was from Daniel Cruz, and he is the EIHA President and CEO of Symbiotic, a publicly listed company. Symbiotic is a dedicated industrial hemp and cannabis business, which includes the industrial hemp, medical and recreational cannabis sectors. They are active in cultivation, research and development, production, sales and distribution. They reinvest their profits to expand their market offerings. This slide shows the business sector and holdings within industrial hemp, medical and recreational cannabis. Quite interesting is that each business sector is nearly equal to the other. They attribute their success to being actively networked with EIHA and FIHO, the Federation of International Hemp Organisations, as well as the German Cannabis Industry Association. They use social media to communicate their messaging, as well as face-to-face meetings, keeping stakeholders abreast of progress. Their team has decades-long experience. Symbiotic have 17,500 private investors. According to the UN Trade and Development 2022 report, the global industrial hemp market will be worth $17 billion by 2030, which is 3 times as much as the 2023 figure of $5.5 billion. This is attributed to application areas for hemp and opportunities such as the removal of the misuse clause, hemp's status and destigmatisation, research and development, and strong demand for sustainable raw materials and products. This diagram shows that France leads the way with 37% of the EU industrial hemp cultivation. From the 1st of April 2024, new German cannabis laws were passed. Health, child and youth protection are the primary goals for these changes. Management of product quality and removal of illegal market and crime displacement are the 2 drivers for these new laws. CBD oils are not identified as food, rather as cosmetic oral care products. Although there is still a way to go, as THC was listed separately in the annex of the Narcotic Act. This slide shows examples of the oral healthcare use of hemp leaf extract. Oral care sprays are a cosmetic product and not food. since absorption through the oral mucosa does not represent absorption through the gastrointestinal tract. There is no consumer expectation that CBD oils are food. The decisive factor is the labelling of the product, which the average consumer also observes. Tea as a commodity is very popular in Germany. However, CBD flowers are deemed as a narcotic due to possible risk of intoxication. The misuse of intoxication may be deleted in the new industrial hemp laws being worked on, allowing for up to 0.3% THC. In conclusion, there are quite a few distinguishable ways that hemp is coming to markets, and it all comes down to labelling.